Well, hi there. My name's Anne-Marie McCormack, and I'm the broker and the owner of Renters Choice Homes, which we do business as McCormack Realty and Renters Choice Homes in Kissimmee, Florida. We manage long-term rental homes throughout Kissimmee, St. Cloud, Claremont, Davenport, and South Orlando areas. So if you own a home in those areas and you'd like your investment taken care of, give us a call and you'll be glad you did. Our phone number is 407 933 2367. And today I'm going to talk about security deposits. So if you're a landlord and you do your own self-management, the security deposit should be kept in a separate bank account. And it is not your money, it's the tenant's money. And it's like a bond that's held against the lease, so that if they leave the property as they found it, minus normal wear and tear, they get that money back. So before somebody moves into your home, what you need to do the day before they move in or the morning of the move in, you need to photograph everything from every single angle. So when you're in the kitchen, for instance, open the cupboard doors, photograph under the sink, photograph the inside the refrigerator, inside the oven, the drip pans on the stove, the racks inside the oven, everything inside the dishwasher, the front of the dishwasher, the front of the stove, the kitchen counters, the cabinet doors, all the cabinets inside and out, all the drawers, all of those things and more. Every single thing in your home needs to be photographed, so and dated as well, and date stamped, so that you've got an exact idea of how everything was when these tenants moved in. You photograph your blinds, you photograph the fact that they open and close properly in each room, you photograph the windows, you photograph them open, you photograph them closed, so that you can see that the windows open and closed, because it's a health and safety regulation that windows open and close properly, and that they need to have screening on them too. Also photograph in the bedrooms with the closet doors open and then with the closet doors shut. Photograph the carpets so that you can see that there's no damage on the carpets. Photograph the bathtubs. Photograph the shower unit. Photograph the air conditioner, the handler, the filter, the insides, anything at all that you can think of. The washing machine, lift the lid up, photograph it inside. Photograph it closed. Photograph the dryer. Anything at all that you can think of, you take a photograph of. Your lawns, your flower beds, wide angles, close-ups, absolutely everything, okay? And that gives you a good record of exactly how the home was before the clients moved in, the new tenants moved in. Now, Florida law allows for what they call normal wear and tear. So let's get into what normal wear and tear is. So when they move out, you're going to do exactly the same photographs again, and then you're going to compare the two, and you're going to tell the tenants you should have a move out checklist that you give them. We give ours a move out checklist, and we even have the carpet cleaning company that we want them to use, because quite often before we did that, we found out that people would just hire a carpet shampooer from Publix or wherever and try and clean them themselves. Well, that doesn't work nowhere near as good as a professional carpet cleaning company. We use the same company we've used for years. We know that they're reliable and we know that they're going to do a good job. And if those carpets can be brought back and sprung back to life, we know that they will do that for us. So that's why we use the company that we use. So we give them a move out checklist. We tell them that everything has to be cleaned everywhere, from top to bottom. Paddle fans need to be cleaned, ceiling fans need to be cleaned, the air conditioning filter should have been cleaned every month, and you need to put a clean one in before you leave. We don't ask them to, if there's been nail holes in the walls or screw holes in the walls, picture for hooks in the walls, we do not ask them to do anything with those. We would prefer to do something with those, because sometimes what we find is what tenants might want to do is put some spackle over it and then put the wrong colour paint on top. So we'd rather just do those ourselves, because when they put the wrong colour paint on top, and it's patchy and these little patches all over the place, we might having to end up painting an entire room, whereby we might have got away with a touch up if we didn't have to do that. If they didn't do that. So we don't tell people to fill in the holes and cover the holes with white paint. Not going to happen. Most of our rental units don't have white paint on the walls to begin with anyway. White ceilings, but not white walls. So the security deposit is held in a trust. When you're working with a brokerage like us, the security deposit is held in a trust account, a non-interest bearing account, along with all the other tenant security deposits. A non-interest means that we're not getting any interest, and the deposit belongs to the tenants unless we can prove that they've damaged the home. So things that we can charge security deposits for: if the kids have crayoned on the walls, we can charge for repainting the walls. If they're just scuff marks on the walls, and whether they've lived there 12 months or 8 years, it doesn't matter. That's considered to be normal wear and tear under Florida law. If the carpets are worn out and they've lived there just 12 months and they were brand new carpets, not a lot we can do. Maybe we can talk to the carpet manufacturer because it shouldn't have worn out that quickly. But if they've had a dog in there and the dog has been digging holes in the carpet, that's willful damage. We can charge for that, and we do charge for that. So this is where your good before and after photographs come in. We have a Dropbox system, and we send the people the links to the photographs. Here's how it was when you took it over. Here's how it is when you left. Now, my goal as a broker is to refund 100% of your security deposit whenever possible, because I don't want to take money off you. I don't want you to think, they're just going to get us on every little thing. But the homes that we manage are not our own homes. We look after them for investors, so we have to answer to the investors. So if it's something that is considered normal wear and tear, I'm not going to charge the tenants for it. But if it is something that is considered to be willful damage, like crayoning on the walls, holes in the walls, dogs digging up the carpets, big bleach stains on the carpets that weren't there before, things of that nature, you're going to get charged for. If a blind broke and it's just because it broke, then there's no way that we're going to charge you for that, because it's not your fault. Things do break. If the dishwasher broke from normal wear and tear, we're not going to charge the tenant for that either, because that's not their problem. The appliances belong to the home. Now, if the washing machine broke because the tenant overstuffed it with laundry, then yes, that is something that is considered to be willful damage and that they will be charged for. When we're processing security deposits at the end of a tenancy, and it cannot be applied to any outstanding rent, but when the tenants move out, the security deposit, if it's not going to be 100% refunded to the tenants, you have got to get receipts, bills, estimates for what has to be done. And you put those on a form where you're claiming for and against the tenant security deposit. And everything has to be detailed and itemised and sent along with the remaining deposit. We choose to send our deposits receipt certified because that's what our attorney tells us to do. So whenever you're a tenant and you've left and you're renting one of our homes, you'll get your deposit back by receipt certified mail, because that's how it's done. That way, we know that you've got it. We never deal with cash. We don't collect cash for rent. We don't collect cash for security deposits. We do not give cash for security deposits. Everything has to be in a check. So that is basically the security deposit thing in a nutshell. And you will find yourself getting into problems, because if you didn't take all those detailed photos and when tenants moved in, you don't have an official record of how the home was. So you need those when they move in and when they move out. And if you end up in court, you're going to have to prove to a judge that this indeed is what they did, and it is considered willful damage under Florida law. So I guess that's all I've got for you today, folks. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And as usual, we are looking for new homes. We don't have a single vacant home at the moment. So if you're looking for great property managers, give us a holler. and you'll be glad you did. That's 407-933-2367 in Florida, and in the UK 0161 300 9595. And my name is Anne-Marie McCormack, and I've been talking to you about security deposits today and how Renters Choice Homes deals with them. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and the like button and the notification bell if you're into this kind of thing, because many people are interested in investments in Central Florida. Thank you so much and have a great one. Thanks. Bye-bye.